We arrive at Tallulah Falls, excited for some new scenery and ready for a challenge to traverse the Tallulah Gorge floor. We check into our campsite at the Interpretive Center, which is also the place where we would get permits to hike the gorge floor. This is the first time we're planning on hikes that require permits. We decided to unturtle since we expected to drive to the Interpretive Center, which seemed pretty far away. We spent all this time unpacking and then instead found a hiking trail to the center, which we used every day instead. Oh well. Sometimes unturtling is good periodically to remind you what to do and what not to do when unloading. We read on all trails that this was quite a difficult hike, scrambling up rocks to the rim, but it definitely sounded like something we wanted to try, even if just once.
Hey,
we're at Tallua. I'm not even going to say it, you say it.
at Tallulah Gorge State Park, and we're going to be here for a week, hopefully doing some hiking around the gorge.
After our leveling challenges this past week, we're a lot more aware of unlevel sites. We'll share a few we saw while walking the park our first night there.
So, as you can see, as I walk up here, basically the area by the picnic table is the only area that you could see. Other than that, it drops off. I do have some premium side areas that if you do have a big rig and you need to pull through, I think you could get into the park. Being that our rig's a truck camper, we only have 25 feet, so I don't know. Yeah, here we found one that's a little bit ugly. So yeah, that one wouldn't be one that you would have a hard time getting level on. You're gonna need a lot of leveling blocks for that. So
Yeah.
all right, we're walking to one of these trails.
The north and the south rim.
It's interesting to have part of this gorge literally under a highway. Unfortunately, you can hear a lot of traffic noise when you're walking on the upper rims. We decided to get ourselves acclimated the first day by hiking the south rim, which requires going down many steps to the suspension bridge towards the bottom of the gorge. We consistently overdressed every day here and quickly shedded layers once getting started.
Wow.
Luckily, we had large backpacks to carry multiple jacket options.
Wow. Wow.
And these are the warm-up stairs.
Wow.
It's so cool. This view alone was worth coming. Wow.
While the views at the top of the gorge are breathtaking, we wanted to feel more immersed in the surroundings. So we began our descent into the gorge from the north rim.
I have a feeling we'll be taking a lot of pictures on the way up. No, 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 no. No. No, no such thing. No. Wow. Stop it! You're just not nice. So we will pass that one for today.
We will have to pass that for today. We got 347 steps to get up to the south range. So after you.
We walked to 3 additional overlooks on the south rim before heading back to the interpretive center.
Articulated woodpecker. Well, at least it's not a super, super busy street.
No, it's got 5 seconds between speeds. Inflatable kayak.
Right.
After successfully dodging the traffic on Highway 441, we made our way back to the South Rim and then to the Interpretive Center. They have a nice section on the history of the gorge, as well as several sections on wildlife in the area. There's a short movie that you can watch in their theater, which was worth it if just to see the cool 90s vibe. We came here to talk to someone about chances of getting a permit. We'll try back tomorrow. We came out of the Interpretive Center, and it was actually sunny. Of course, we were on the wrong side of the gorge to capture the sunlight for pictures. Oh well.
We can walk across. Go on the other side of the bridge again. We gotta walk on the bridge again. You didn't like that.
No, I didn't. But that's okay. It didn't kill us.
You wanna take the stairs?
You want it?
Or you wanna wait till Friday?
No. Second time's a charm.
Why not do the steps twice in one day?
Oh, look at that! Okay.
Yeah, we walked 350 more steps up to get the sun on the other side of the gorge. I'm tired now, sweaty.
To celebrate the end of the long step challenge, we had a fire and celebratory beverages that evening with an ibuprofen chaser.
Since it's a bit rainy today, we decided to take a trip up to Clayton, Georgia, and check out some of the shops there.
Clayton is about 15 minutes north of the campground and is the closest decent-sized city. With all the rain, we certainly weren't going to be hiking, so we might as well explore the town a little. We shopped at the local hiking stores and actually bought several items at Reeves Ace Hardware, which is a huge 3-story building with everything imaginable. We had dinner that day, our lunch and dinner combo, at Fortify Kitchen and Bar, which served a great burger and some entertaining locals, which made it a fun early evening.
Today we're on the south rim. We decided to do the trail we did the other day backwards, see if anything has changed. Evidently the leaves are still the same. But anyway, we're going to do that. It looks pretty wet down in the bottom of the gorge, so we won't get permits for the other hikes until it dries up a little bit. So we'll take you along on this trail backwards.
The last time we came up the stairs, it looked like a tree had fallen and broken the sides, but it looks like it actually impacted the stairway as well. We're going to the Hurricane Falls platform. We wanted to do that when we went down to the gorge, but not sure if that's going to happen. So we're going to go down there and see what there is to see without going through the
Gorge.
Wow. You can feel the breeze off of the water. That's so cool.
Just beyond the gates is the trail we've been hoping to hike. The trail continues down the river until you have to finally scramble up rocks near Bridal Veil Falls. Maybe tomorrow our luck will turn.
Yeah, those must be.
So that's what we'll be walking on.
I honestly can't get enough of this gorge. It's so beautiful. That's where we were before. Whew.
Since the main part of the park was pretty busy, we decided to hop over to the other side of the dam for lunch. And we had the entire park to ourselves on a Saturday.
Well, we decided to take this nifty trail, and it led to the Campgrounds tennis courts. Which, who knew a campground had tennis courts? Oh, look at her. I wouldn't let her have lunch. We can't feed the animals. We can't feed the animals. We found a trail. It's called the Terova Trail around the lake. And evidently it's not pretty well maintained, how to put it. It's kind of sketchy here.
Little. Ooh, slippery too. Careful.
Yeah, definitely kind of sketchy. Oh, there's a cool little doo-jobby dirto
Cool little doo-jobby.
to the right there. A viaduct.
Yeah. Yeah. Little sandbar. Squish. No.
But that's a cool shot right there.
It is.
You can see the remnants of the train trestle.
This is why you go off the beaten path, right?
Yes, it is. You get shots like this.
This is very cool.
Oh yeah, this area could be good and sketchy. Wet leaves. Roots. What could go wrong?
Good positive thoughts there, babe. Good positive thoughts. Ooh.
Well, you know, just thinking. Take your time.
Squish. This is more than moist.
There's all to be said about having good boots on. So we took a half-mile trail. Should we take the upper trail?
Why not? Our Terova Trail turned into a paved trail. That's rather chilly. It does look like an old train bridge.
Yeah, it's the old Tallua Falls train tracks.
Look at that.
So we're walking along, we're taking the Tallua Railroad Trail. Tallua Falls Railroad follows the roadway here a little ways, and then there's like a paved trail. It's like a bike trail but we're running into some nifty little cool waterfalls here. So I'm guessing this might be rain runoff because it's not as clear as the lake over there, but it's a lot of water. Oh, there's the hydroelectric plant down there. It's really cool.
That's some serious water.
This would be good kayaking right here.
We've gone on a lot of bridges this trip.
Yep.
A lot more than typical.
All right, here we are at Tallua Falls. We're going to be walking across Mr. Suspension Bridge, which...
Different suspension bridge.
Is that okay?
Beautiful.
Oh, come on. Mike likes to get hit by metal cables. Well, let me get a better shot here. This is Mike standing up here. Kind of a cool view. You got the big highway there. This would be a really fun kayaking river. And we're finishing up the walk across the bridge.
Hi, Mike.
Oh, and by the way, if you don't know, Mike is the camera. I've nicknamed him Mike because I like to name everything under the sun. So
He needed a name.
I guess we'll show you what a multi-use trail looks like.
But it's a nice change versus the, 1,000 steps.
This is tree versus bench. And I think the bench lost. Nice scenery.
This is a very pretty multi-use trail. It's definitely worth the walk. Once you're tired of doing stairs.
In woods.
Yeah. What? Downhill. That just means we have to go up a big one over there.
And we end another day of hiking at Tallulah Gorge. We've been on some pretty cool hikes, but still not on the gorge floor. Will we get a permit? Will we be able to climb up a literal crap ton of rocks? Well, that's a longer story, which you'll find out in our next video. In the meantime, if you're interested in more details on the actual trails we took, make sure to go to our website. The link is in the details section below.